Have you noticed that there are some activities that are so hard, and there are some that you don't even notice when you practice them? For example, taking a shower or brushing your teeth. Hey, it's Dr. Gus, and today we're going to be talking about habits. I don't know if you take a shower in the morning or at night, or you don't even take a shower, in which case, just kidding, but well, why is it that it's so easy to take a shower? And for example, when it comes to something that you don't practice usually, let's say reading daily or I don't know, training or whatever you are struggling with. But for example, typically January the 1st, everybody is so hyped and they start going to the gym and doing something new. But eventually, like 2, 3 weeks later, most of the people simply give up. Why? I mean, is there something wrong with them? Is there something wrong with you and me? Actually, no. The thing is that the answer, as I told you at the beginning, is a habit. And to create a habit, it's not just a matter of doing it a couple of times and then the willpower eventually will kick in and voila, suddenly you just have a new habit. In fact, there are 3 stages in the habit to create a new habit that you need to understand. And also, you need to understand that there are a couple of myths. For example, the one that I love, typically in social media, they repeat and repeat over and over again, the 21 days to create a new habit. Have you ever heard about that? Because honestly, I have. And you know what? That's a lot of, it doesn't work. Why do people keep repeating that? I mean, we already know the truth and still people keep repeating and repeating that. Well, the thing is that back in the 70s, there was this book called Psycho-Cybernetics, and this guy, Maxwell Maltz, he realized that, actually this is kind of interesting. He realized that whenever people got surgeries, facial surgeries particularly, when they took off the bandages, they didn't see themselves like in a new way. It took almost like 21 days for them to realize the surgery was there already. So he understood something, that people, we don't see with our eyes, we see with our brain. And we have a self-image that is very, very powerful. So, for example, if you see yourself as an athlete, well, you're going to act as one. If you see yourself as a failure, you're going to act as one. It has to do with your identity. And we can see that even in animals. And it's very important. So it's kind of a primal thing. Because if you don't have that mechanism, you would put yourself in risk. If you don't have the abilities, or let's say that you are a rabbit, and then you want to kind of feel like a coyote, well, you're there for big trouble, you can imagine. Maybe Chihuahua dogs, they don't really have that mechanism. But in general, all animals, including the humans, we do have that mechanism. And for us to overcome it, we need to practice that. And researchers have realized that it takes around 66 days for a new habit to kick in. But I'm saying about some habits may take a lot longer. Some might take lesser days. But it's the average, like 66 days. So now you know, if you want to create a new one, you need to understand that it's not just a matter of having this hype and starting something and 21 days later, voila. You will have to train or to practice and to understand those 3 stages that I didn't go deep today about them, but in another video I'm going to be talking about those. But you need to understand how do they work, and to understand that it's not about willpower. It's it's strategy. And yes, you have to have power, but it's not just about willpower. You have to understand that you need to see yourself there with the result already and to have all the pieces in order for you to create something that can permit you to achieve whatever you want. For example, I'm not a big runner myself, but now I am a runner already. And see, I'm not calling myself a big runner because maybe it's not my passion, but I love it. I mean, I love to do it in nature, and I enjoy it. So share with us, which is the habit that you want to incorporate in your life to improve it? And also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to learn more about brain tweaks and behavior, and also animal wisdom that can improve the quality of your life and business. I would love to hear about you. Bye.